Welcome back to my channel. As you can tell, I got really dressed up to shoot this nice YouTube video, but we're focusing on makeup, so who cares what my attire's like, right? But I'm super excited to be back with you guys. Sorry that I haven't been filming in a while. I've just been crazy busy with school, and I didn't have like the right stuff to film and edit my videos. So we're back. We are back and ready, and I've never been more excited. So yeah, if you want to see how I get this bright pink and purple look, just keep watching. Alright, cool. So we're gonna start. I quit priming my face because I did a lot of research and I found out that priming your face really clogs your pores, so I feel like that's why I was breaking out really bad. So I quit doing that, which has helped tremendously. So I start, let me pull out my little mirror. I start by concealing with this CoverGirl. It's just cheap from Walmart. It's like in the shade Light. I literally just go over any like really red spots I see. And then I take my new all natural foundation, which has also helped my breakouts. I put a little of the powder in the lid. I take the spray. This is misting spray. I spray it in the cap because it comes as a powder. Well, I spray it in the cap to make it a liquid for more coverage. And then I take my brush and whirl it around. And then it kind of turns into looking like this. It's mostly my brush. And then I just start by coating my face with it. And if I need more, I'll get some, but normally I start with enough in the lid that I don't need to. And like, the more coats you put with this stuff, like just let it dry and then you can do it again. It like makes it more full coverage, but you know me, I like to save my product. And one coat works well for me. And I absolutely love it. The lighting is not great in here, but at the end of this video, I'll take you out there with the better lighting. So yeah, there's the foundation. I really like it. It's helped my face clear up a tremendous amount. So next, I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is in Light Sand. I'm kind of been getting tanner with it being summer. I've been like laying out a lot, so this shade is a little light, so I literally just apply barely any. I do 3 little dots under my eyes, and with my damp beauty blender, I'll go in and pounce that in. Under that eye, and then one more under this eye. I haven't been liking like a too light look because it's summer. I kind of like to look really dark, and I've just been into like a lot of highlight with contour, not necessarily like concealing too much because I like that darker sun-kissed look anyway. So I literally just go under my eye with it. Now I'm gonna use my NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette, and I use this shade Clearly. It's the shade Sculpt. I just take a little bit on my brush and I start to bronze my face. Like I said before, I'm into that bronzy look, so I kind of go heavier, but still keeping it somewhat natural, if that makes sense. I do a little bit on my forehead. You know, mama's got to look bronzed. And then with another brush, this is the Morphe M459 brush. I take the same color and I go right on my nose. I like this brush because it literally gets right on your nose without like smearing it. Because if you can see, it's literally like the perfect size for just like a boop boop contour. Now I'm just gonna prime my eyes with this Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I'm running out, so I just use a little. Literally just a tiny bit on my eye. I rub that in. And then with my translucent setting powder, I go in and I mattify that out. Next, I go in with my Anastasia brow definer. This is in the shade Soft Brown. I live by this brow definer. I've literally had it since day one. I love it. And I'm not crazy about my brows. I don't get them waxed either. I just kind of like shape them up myself because the wax breaks me out, so I like quit doing all that. And so I just use it and lightly fill in like any spots I really need filled in. I just blend them in with the little spoolie here. So now that I have my brows filled in, I go in with this 24-hour brow setter. It's in the Benefit line. It's clear brow gel, which helps hold my brows in place and keep them looking the way they do all day. Because I noticed myself, like during the day, if my eyebrows would itch, as weird as that sounds, I would, you know, just like scratch them, and then my foundation or like the brow color would come off. And so with this, it literally makes them hard and sets in that color. So I can itch my eyebrows without a care in the world. We're gonna go in with eyeshadow. I'm just gonna brag right now that this Morphe 35B palette is my ride or die. And I literally use it every single day I do makeup. I live by this palette, I love it. I cannot brag about it enough. I'm just gonna show you how to get a nice purple and pink look, because that's like what I do the most, because I feel like purple and pink suits my eyes the best. So let's just jump right in and work with this baby. I'm gonna start by taking this bright pink shade right here, and I'm also using an IT brush. It's the all over shadow and crease brush. I love it. I use this one the most because it just works really well and blends out nicely. So I'm gonna go in with this pink shade and go pretty much all over my lid. Not technically all the way in the corner. I'm just gonna like blend it in a little bit because I'll add a shimmer there. So you can see like pretty much my whole lid is pink, just like the tiny in corner right here isn't. I'm just gonna take this shade and literally blend it as best as I can. So now that the pink is packed on, I'm gonna go in with this purple shade right here and literally do the same thing, but focus it more on the outer corner. This will kind of give me depth, and then I can go back into each eye and keep darkening it up. So this is what we have. You can kind of see the pink and the purple starting to blend really nicely. So I'm gonna go back in again with that pink shade, and just on the top, I'm gonna reapply it to brighten that up a little bit. I'm not going totally in my crease. I'm just literally going right on top of my lid. This helps also blend that purple and the pink together really nicely. Now, I'm gonna go in, and when I say like a dot, I mean a dot of this black shade. I literally dip my brush and I'm done. Tap off any excess because I want the slightest bit of black. And I'm just gonna put it at the very end of my eyelid and flick it forward. This kind of darkens up that purple, giving me even more dimension in the outer corner of my eye. Now I just clean off my brush on this handy dandy towel I have laying on my leg. And I'm just gonna, with no product on it, just still continue blending everything out. Now I'm gonna take this super cheap eyeshadow brush from Walmart that I've had since I started doing makeup, And I am gonna take this white shade and put it right in the inner corner of my lid. Now we're gonna pop the shimmer right here. I don't even want to show you this palette because like it's so sad. But this is the Carly Bio palette. I have 3 and they're all jacked up. Here's this one. I literally don't even want to show you. So I'm gonna take this shade right here. If you can kind of see, I have a tiny bit in the corner, and that's literally what I'm scraping by with right now. I'm gonna take that on the same eyeshadow brush I just used for the white, and I'm gonna put it in the same exact spot. I'm gonna get that glow right there. Then I'm gonna take my MAC Fix Plus setting spray, spray the brush a little, and do the same exact thing. And this will give it more shine, which is what we want. Now we're gonna go back in with the brush I used to do the actual eyeshadow and blend the shimmer in. Because nobody likes a harsh shimmer line. I'm gonna go in with my angled eyeshadow brush and I'm gonna take a little bit more of the same pink and go right under my eye. Then I'm gonna take that purple and go right on the outer corner, blending that into the pink. Now for the fun stuff, yeah, woo woo, eyeliner. Okay, so I use the NYX matte liquid liner. I also live by this stuff. Like, this is how I learned to do my wing. I do a wing every time I do makeup pretty much. So it's also my ride or die. Here's a funny thing I do. So I take this, I promise it's not dirty. I literally just washed it. It's just stains. So I wrap this around my hand because when I do eyeliner, my hand touches my face and I don't want my dirty hands touching it. So any like excess oil that I could put with my hand, I just use the towel so I don't make my makeup come off. So there's a little tip I use, but I just take my liquid liner. I like thin eyeliner, so I'm going to just get a little bit on my brush. So there's like my thin line. So for my wing, I follow my bottom lash line up to however like high I want my wing to go. I wish I could, maybe if I come closer. Oh, that's better. So I start here. I place this wherever I want my wing. So I'm gonna place it here and drag it right down. So hard to talk and do a wing, y'all. I'm not even playing. So then to connect it, I just start from my point at the top. And pull it forward. Then you just fill it in. And you have your wing. Ta-da! There's my wing. I'm gonna quickly do the other one. And I'll be RB. So the key with wings is like getting them even. I'm not gonna lie, that's the hardest thing ever and I can never get them like perfectly even. So props to who can, because it's literally so tough for me. But once they look for the most part even, I'm finished. I'll now go in with, this is like $10 from Ulta. It's the Twisted Volume. Because I wear falsies, I don't like invest in a good mascara because it's like not necessary for me. I'm just gonna go in with this and coat my lashes. So the lashes I'm gonna be using are the Ardell Natural 106 lashes. I got this super cute lash holder for, I think it was like my birthday, yeah, my birthday. And it holds 3 pairs of lashes. I have double up wispies, regular wispies, and then my Ardell 106. And I have another Ardell 106 because they're my lash. Like, I get so many compliments on my eyelashes, and literally all I ever wear pretty much are the Ardell 106 lashes. They're natural. I call them my Statue of Liberty lashes because I don't know why, but to me they like remind me of her crown. They are the top ones right here. I love these lashes. They're so natural looking, hence the name, natural. I'm not one who's like crazy about like the biggest, longest lash, and I just hit my arm. But I do like, because I have no eyelashes, I do like to notice my lashes, but not make them like, woo, homegirl's got lashes on, you know? The lash glue I use is the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive. Is it adhesive or adhesive? It dries clear, it's latex free, so it like does really good on my eyes. So I just start by applying a tiny amount because you're supposed to technically let the glue dry, but I don't like sitting here for so long, so I don't really use that much glue. Enough to where it's like gonna stick and last me all day, but I don't like coat it. Wait till it dries a little bit, and then we'll know we're good to go. So a trick I've learned, I'll tell you while I wait, is if you put your mirror, I switched it because this is like super zoomed in and this one isn't. But I take the super zoomed in mirror, put it like this to where I can see under my eye, and I take my lash and I apply it to where I can see exactly where it's going. Look from the underneath, and it makes applying lashes so much easier. And then I take my tweezers and I position it where it needs to go. And once I have it positioned, I'll like sit my mirror up and look from the front to make sure it looks right. And once they're on, I'll take my same tweezers and I'll push my falsies with my real lashes. I'll push them together so that they blend. And then I'll just kind of like put my finger under them so that it blends even more. And then there you have the lash. You can kind of see like it's super natural, but like the difference in both eyes, once they're on, it looks good. So let me apply my other one real quick. Okay, so now that both lashes are on, I now take this L'Oreal Infallible, cheap stuff from Walmart, it's eyeliner, and to make sure like it really blends with the black, I will use it and I'll go right over the eyelash strip and blend that into the eyeliner. So once we're all done with that, I take my, so I would either take my cheap mascara again for my bottom lashes because I'm not like a big fan of crazy anyway, so it's fine. I just use the Roller Lash Benefit mascara because it's a sample and it's fine, like it works good. And I just coat my bottom lashes. So now that my bottom lashes are good, we can move on to highlight. So depending on my day and what kind of glow I want, I'll either use the Carly Bible like I use for my shimmer, or I'll go in with the Anastasia Glow Kit. My palettes are an absolute mess and I'm ashamed to even be showing them to you, but it's cool. This one fell and it's totally broken, but I never use that shade, so it's fine. I use these two mostly, obviously. I've never touched this one. I just take my Real Techniques, I don't know what this brush is. Oh, it's a setting brush. And I just go in with the shade Summer and Moonstone. And I'll just go right on the tops of my cheeks and kind of blend it to the side. I'm obsessed with highlight, so I put it a lot of places. I love that glowy look, like I talked about. I'll just blend it really nicely if my hair don't get out of the way. And then I'll take a little bit of Summer, go right above, like on my forehead, down my nose, highlight my lip. But then, oh, I'm not done, honey. I'm gonna spray my brush with the MAC Fix Plus and dip in a tiny bit to Moonstone, tap off my excess, and just go right on the tops of my cheek. Just for right there so I can brighten it up, because it's like my favorite. So now that we're done with that, I also don't wear lip color, so I'm like an actual mess. I don't like myself with lip color, just like a tiny bit. So I don't even know where I got this or how long I've had it. It's CoverGirl. The shade is Smooch. I've had this for forever, and I literally use it every single day. Every day you will see me with this color that I wear makeup. It's literally such a light pink. But it's like my favorite and gives me like enough color that I like. Sometimes I'll go over it with, I have another one of these, it's in a darker shade. Sometimes I used to go over it with that, but I gave it to my mom because she really liked the color, so I don't have it anymore. So now that that is done, I'm going to put my hair down and take you to the better lighting, and I'll show you the end result. All right, cool guys, so here's the final result. As you can see, it's pretty bright, but I'm obsessed with pinks and purples, and like this is my look. Like there's the highlight I love, and the lip color, like I said, is like super natural and nice. So yeah, this is the finished look. I love pinks and purples, like I can't say it enough. I feel like they just like suit me really well. I'm into blues too, actually. Sometimes I like add in blue with it, and I'm not into greens, but I try to wear it anyway because I like really want to be into green. But I don't feel like it looks good on me, but I do get compliments when I wear it. So like I feel like it's just me who doesn't like it, but I don't know. But yeah, these are my go-to colors, and this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this YouTube video, and I can't wait to shoot more for you guys. Please like and subscribe, and I'll be back soon. Bye.